Hey everybody, welcome to Northernlion lives in a keeper-shaped prison of his own creation. Can't get a run strong enough to beat boss rush. Haha. I'm not even gonna give you the seed. Last run, okay. Last run was actually okay. And by okay, I mean I'm not disappointed with the way that we played. I like it. I actually like it. I don't need a reroll on that. Am I disappointed with the way that the run turned out? Yes, but I am actually like 0% disappointed in the way that we played. I thought that we did very well, given the tools that we had, which were meager, to say the least. That being said, I got maybe a little overly aggressive and cost myself some chances at getting deals with the devil I should have had, so indirectly, sure, I probably cost us some potential goodness, but I missed the tinted rock. Hello, Ruka. Oh, you know what? That could be secret room, so I'm going to try to knock that over. But it would be more plausible to do that if I had a speed upgrade, perhaps? So let's see what we get from our boss fight first. At which point, I will probably never return, if we're being honest. So, dude, a Joker card early is potentially game-changing. Let's look for something in the second secret room. What do you got for me? Yeah, door stop. So if we open a door, it stays open. Is that correct? And luckily, ooh, I do want to go back, but luckily we didn't use all of our bombs. So you might want to toss one down like right there. Still worth a shot. So Duke of Flies, easiest money ever made, even though we did get hit. Well, I've got flies of my own, good sir. Maybe we should just hang back. What do you think? Hang back? Yeah, that seems like a better option than getting in there with this fly. Of course, you know, orbitals are both our best friend as well as our worst enemy. But this one is at least far enough away from our body that when we're not fighting enemies that are enormous, like this guy, we should be a little bit safer, but... There's something sort of who dares winsy about this. I feel like we owe it to ourselves to give it a shot. Speed and HP, please. Let's go! We got HP, got speed, lost damage, but gained a little bit of rate of fire. So, cynically, this doesn't help us out all that much. Neither would that, so let's not worry about it too much. Can we buy a 3-cent bomb, or was there a 3-cent key in there? Either way, we should probably take it. Let's take both. If we're in for a penny, we're in for a pound, right? Like, we're gonna use this bomb. Never mind, we're just gonna leave. We might be able to get back enough to actually go to the arcade on the next floor, and we did indeed, but it was close. Alright, so I'm excited because we have a deal with the devil precedent. We have started to make ourselves a little closer to get Guppy. We have an arcade chance on the next floor, and experimental treatment did what we needed it to do. We paid a little bit of a price for it, but it still helped us. I would like to think so, at least. Now, we're far from out of the woods, that's for sure. Please shoot a bomb? No. Shoot a bomb right here. Not good enough. I kicked it. Shoot it right here. I need you to shoot a bomb right there. Thank you, sir. I'll take it. We got 2 extra bombs to accomplish our goals with here. So the real benefit of that early Joker card is now we do have a, man, it'd be really nice if there was a secret room adjacent to the curse room. We'll see if maybe we live in that kind of universe here. The real benefit is that now we can actually guarantee ourselves a second deal with the devil just through the normal parameters. Wow, we should not have picked all those up, but we can still make something good happen here. Just be careful. But, I mean, we tried this last time, it didn't work, but we weren't really penalized for it, if we're being honest. Like, it cost us some time. And maybe that time did end up making some difference in the end, but I think the bigger factor was definitely the fact that we just gained literally like 0.7 damage over the course of the entire run. Maybe it's a blessing that we didn't have to do... Wow, that was close. We didn't have to do boss rush on the last run. Try that. Might as well, because we can still get into the shop for free. Rotten Baby is 10 out of 10. We might not get a chance to get not a card, but a charge back there. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back. We're going to play this Demon Judgment. Might as well shoot these. Nice. Okay, that's actually excellent. Don't pay out with anything that could harm me, please. That's not good, but it's not necessarily bad either. Now we're just going to continue our march towards potential greatness right now. The shop is of 10 out of 10 importance. The boss fight is of 10 out of 10 importance. Here's my dream scenario. Shop gives us something good. I'm not going to be that picky. We fight the boss. We don't get hit. That allows us to grab a deal with the devil. The deal with the devil gives us a 1-heart guppy item, and also we get HP from the boss fight. That is the 10 out of 10 scenario that we should all be hoping for. Battery Baby is maybe okay here. I think there is a very good case to make for Battery Baby. Let's try this out. The Haunt. One of the hardest bosses to not get hit against, sure. Trick is, you know, using the orbital, but not too much. Wow, that went very well. Not HP. That stinks, but we could still get a benefit here. It could still be worth it. Mom's Pearls. Razor Blade. Definitely not worth it. And you know what? That's good. It's good that we found that out. Our luck is now at 0, which is actually excellent compared to what we were at earlier. We do want to get a move on, but we're actually... I mean, let's be honest. Our damage still kind of stinks, unless we get something here. But our fly allows us to do a little bit of extra damage. I think we gotta kind of shoot for the moon here. And even if we miss, we'll land amongst the freaking stars. Like, we gotta try to make this Demon Judgment happen. As much as it, and believe you me, it does pain me to do it. Swallowed Penny? Swallowed Penny? This is an extreme long shot. Let's check this real quick. Alright, be careful. Because we could easily spend like another 2 minutes doing this. And it could be worth it. It could also drain our time and our very limited resources. Even just walking around here makes me wish I had one extra bomb now to kick a door open in a different spot, but so be it. It's fine. I'm here till 8.5 minutes. Like the Dismemberment Plan song off of Emergency and I. If it's gonna take us 8.5 minutes, it's gonna take us 8.5 minutes. Like the Federico Fellini film. If it takes us 8.5 minutes, it takes us 8.5 minutes. Like the average length, okay, I'm not gonna go down that road. But I'm here for 8.5 minutes. Let's go. Ceremonial Robes plus 2 damage definitely will pay for us in terms of the time spent here. Flies, take them or leave them. But the extra damage that we've got here is extremely useful. So we'll head down to the next floor, about 1.5 minutes behind schedule. But otherwise, fairly well equipped here. Feeling good. Feeling quite good, actually. We're gonna need damage to do boss rush, at least without losing our minds. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's a pretty good get. Sinrobe's actually, like, legitimately one of the best payouts from a Demon Judgment to begin with. And we haven't had that kind of luck on these Keeper runs lately. So Dark Bomb, I kind of just picked it up because of the fact that it, is almost always great. And I realize now that I'm pretty sure it's actually going to do nothing for us. And I could try to spin that. Like, at least now it's not going to show up on a deal with the devil. But, I mean, we'll never see HP. HP is exclusively going to exist in the form of flies. So Dark Bomb is never going to get to pick anything up. Wow. So it was probably, above all else, just a waste of time. This Battery Baby proving maybe not a bad decision to have picked it up. Infestation? Sure. Yeah. And pay to play. I think rather than buying keys, this is, well, I mean, it's not an exciting item. It's a very boring item that you know, at best tends to pay for itself, but hey, that's fine by me. At least right now, it's fine by me. So our goal on this floor, now that our deal with the devil is pretty unlikely to happen, is, I think, just to... Oh, this... Never mind. Our goal is now to get a speed upgrade out of this. Bloody penny. We might as well take it for now. We could at least get some flies out of this. Am I doing this right? I'm always paranoid that I'm doing this. We want the luck upgrades, though. We want the random nickels. And we are generating flies out of this. There's a chance that IV bag is the right choice here. If it shows up, which... You know, if it does, we're going to enter a room in a very scary situation, but... There we go. We're going to take it right now, just because I mostly want the speed upgrade. Of course, if we get a deal with the devil, something that right now is sitting around 9% odds, we're going to want to not have taken that. That's a weird way to phrase that. And by the way, Bloody Penny, we should just stick with long term, now that I think about it. Because now that we have pay to play, we don't really gain anything from keeping the shop key. Or we gain a cent. I'd rather have the flies. We did beat the odds and get a deal. I'm a little mad. At the same time, although these deals are not terrible, they're not worth, in my opinion at least, they're not worth going for broke over. So I think we're just going to leave. And we're about back on schedule. We're looking for guppy items, or really, it is something that has to be pretty good. Now, I wouldn't rely on... This is where we're going to save an HP upgrade. Also, this is how we do it. Dang, no HP upgrade. I wouldn't rely on Bloody Penny to do that much work for us, but even if it just becomes kind of like a pseudo-glorified... Rodden Baby. Just aids Rodden Baby a little bit. Fine by me, as far as I'm concerned. Keep racking up bombs. Again, ooh, almost walked onto the spikes. Wouldn't have killed us, but would have made me look like a darn fool. Doing fine right now. Our money from pay to play has come back very quickly. Oh, this is a tough choice, but I think you gotta go Capricorn. It is tough, though, and I'm not even just making it seem like it's tough. No. It's tough because piercing shots plus a speed upgrade is also pretty darn useful. All that being said, Capricorn, you know, it's considered really good for a reason. It wasn't as much of a damage upgrade as I'd like. At least one of the portals died. Dare I take it? The run is good enough to not have to. Bonies. I hate bonies, dude. There we go, we healed. Greed? Nah, not greed. So 9 volt could be good. Paralysis probably would have caused us problems. Let's start 9 volt. Grab this. Ancient Recall gives us 3 more cards. Grab this. Sun, Devil, Judgment. Throw down the Judgment, because this is kind of what we're looking for. Gonna be very rude to our donation machine. We want to be out of here by 13:30. That's not gonna happen. Infestation, thank you for your work. Demon Baby, I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna hold the Sun card. We can always use that as a way to speed things up. If we don't know where we're going on the depths too. This strikes me as an actually completely doable boss rush here. We got decent stats. Still not amazing, I would say, but certainly decent. Don't take it. It's not worth it right now. Not yet, anyway. I'd rather have Nun's Habit than 9 volt, but they're doing work. Okay, good stuff. We're going to be a little bit behind schedule. The Sun card, it can get us out of jail with respect to our HP, or it can give us the map, assuming we don't have a curse. Let's see. And this is exactly what you want. A fight against the Fallen, a free deal with the devil. Now give me a good guppy item. That is just absolutely disgustingly bad. Oh, missing page 2 has torn my heart out. Alright. We want to preserve our deal with the devil chance. So I'm actually going to Sun card. We'll start by going to our item room. Now we know where we're going, at least. You might say I thought you were going to save it for the next floor. And I was, but then I thought about it and I was like, well, if we save time on this floor, isn't that basically the same as saving time on the next floor? And then I came up with several counter arguments in my head, like, well, on this floor we don't know if we're going to be tight for time, so it's not exactly the same. And then I just decided, you know what, with all that mental energy I'm wasting thinking, we could just go for it. So there goes our deal with the devil chance. I'm okay with it. I don't know about Continuum in this situation, but I'm not necessarily against it. We're just going to do our darndest to get out of here in a reasonable time frame, I'd say. Probably try a secret room, because we don't have enough money to make our shop 100% great. And we know the shop is not going to have greed. So some luck upgrades and, you know, beyond that, just getting a decent amount of extra flies here is pretty nice. We want to be out of here by 16 minutes, but ideally, if we can make it a little faster than that, that would be good. But I'm looking at the time, and I'm realizing that that was just a ridiculous thing to suggest. We're not going to be out of here before 16 minutes. If we do, something has gone amazingly right. We're looking for a better card. And I think it's a good use of bombs to at least check. You know what this run is right now? Oh, we need Piggy Bank. It's just non-negotiable. And then we'll probably take Tarot Cloth as well. Double Chariot. Pretty good. Pretty good. This run is not amazing yet, although Piggy Bank helps out a ton. What it is well balanced. It's like a weird, nifty kind of confluence of decent damage, decent rate of fire, a trinket that is not the 10 out of 10 trinket you normally want, but is doing something. Just like, you know, Rotten Baby. Things that make our okay damage that much better. Sister Biz, let's go. You know what? Gotta be approaching halfway here. Didn't beat the odds. I'm okay with it. We're down to the next floor. About on schedule. What more could you ask for here? Piggy Bank gives us a great chance of doing boss rush, even if our damage doesn't improve. So, of course, I would love a deal with the devil. Or deal with the angel, rather. Or just a really, really good deal with the devil. But whether or not these manifest remains to be seen. That was bad, and there goes our deal chance in all likelihood. By the way, every time we get hit, we're also going to generate a bunch of flies. So, like, I'm starting to love this synergy. Or we're going to have at least the chance to generate a bunch of flies. The wafer does nothing. Normally great. Another situation where the keeper kind of dampens an item that is otherwise usually pretty great. I didn't expect this, but not against it. Would love to see a devil card, an empress card. Obviously, none of those came to pass. Where you at? You died down there. Okay. I don't think I can afford to try those pills as much as I wish that I could. And I genuinely do. But it's sadly just not the right time. Yes. And then one last bomb. You might be thinking I'm getting a little tight for time, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm thinking the same thing myself. And I very much am unhappy with the game's decision to... Oh, I didn't even see you there, buddy. The game's decision to give me these nasty rooms full of tanky champions. to some extent, I wouldn't say it's out of our hands, but to some extent, it's really up to the game to take us to that boss room as soon as possible. Because we would always prefer to have a little bit of extra time to fight Mom with to begin with. You gotta check the shop here, I think. Even if it ends up being greed, you know, we can stomp greed out in no time flat. It's not. We want the card. We want to at least check the card. Wheel of Fortune. We don't want anything with variability right now, so... want the card. Oh, my lord. Can't take anything else?
Wheel of Fortune.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, my lord. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're making a terrible mistake. You just gotta go. It is what it is. I'd love to play you. I would love to come back there and get something out of that, but time is not right. With a teleport card, who knows what might have been? For now, it comes down to boss rush. Take the Polaroid, although it does not matter much. And we've got our first chance in a long time. You know, I love the idea of trying to make Tiny Planet work here. I don't think it's the right run. It feels good. It feels good to be on the hot seat. So I think we've got some very basic strats. We don't have a 10 out of 10 boss rush run, although it's far from terrible. What we want to do is, you know, blanket the floor as much as possible with pennies, so that no matter where we go, we're relatively safe. Please stay away from me while I murder this dude. I was gonna say while I finish this guy off, and then I thought about rephrasing it a little bit. There you go. More pennies, please. Acceptable. More pennies. I don't know where your little friend is. And as a result, I cannot say hello to him. Don't push these pennies around, dude. I've placed them here for a reason. Thank you. So far, this is actually going what I would describe as surprisingly well. Wow, this guy is not very hard to attack if you're standing on top of him, huh? I guess that's why he always spawns at the top of a room. Now, this is a tough one. Stay close to pennies here. Probably the adversary's got to go first. The curving beam is substantially more difficult to dodge. As demonstrated. He's dead. Oh my god, okay, we got super lucky there. That he died right as we needed to pick up the penny that he was standing on. It's also Curse of Darkness, which until now was not much of a problem. But the champion flies blend into the ground like 100%. So we start rebuilding this fly army here. We've got like Monstro 1 or Mega Fatty. Oh, it's Gertie. Gertie has almost killed itself by just going straight over the spikes. Thank you. Number one concern, enemies that shoot beams out of nowhere. As long as we can mostly stay out of that riffraff, wow, I'll be a happy man. Sir, please. Oh, hi, sir, please. I'm dead. No, it's not how that joke works. I don't see the other enemy. It's bad. Oh, it's Chubb, okay. Done a pretty good job of keeping, you know, an eye on where all these pennies are. We're very lucky that most of the time when we get hit, we're adding more into the world than we're taking out. Demon Baby, you know, Rotten Baby. Their effectiveness cannot be overstated here. This is a tough one. Not so much the Hollow, you know, one of the easiest bosses you can conceivably fight in the whole game. More so the Bloat, who I just stepped on. He's creep for no reason. I think he might have murdered the Hollow by himself, though, so thank you for that. Now, if you could finish the gate off before he gets to do anything at all. I was just gonna say Ragman's pretty unlikely to get me. That would have been a mistake. Dude, I actually think that missing page 2 is doing work. It's like having black hearts. Okay, so you essentially just have to go. That's one way to do it. I can't see the red flies. Keep trying to get 2 for the price of 1 on the payouts there. Not working so far. Okay, I do hate Mask of Infamy personified. Stall for time. You just picked up 2 pennies for no reason. Throw 1 back into the ether there. Good job. Good job. We gotta be coming fairly close to the end of the boss rush here. Oh, that was pretty awful. In the end, it's not the worst thing to wait your turn here. Like, it's probably better, and I've not been living that life lately, but it's probably better to take your time, because with the 9-volt and battery baby, the more we wait... Wow, that was dangerous. The more we wait, the more we benefit, because we'll get charges in the interim period. That's great. Gotta be close, dude. Couple of nasty enemies here. Wow. Okay, we did get hit. Watch out. There's pennies all around. I don't know. Did you killed yourself? Should probably use Continuum to shoot like the other direction, but our range is also very good. Alright, so it just goes to show you Sticky Nickels have appeared in the basement. Sail Baby has appeared in the basement. Just goes to show you, Piggy Bank is like a 30 out of 10. I'm not the one who came to that revelation. People who rightfully yelled at me for not taking Piggy Bank the last time I had a keeper run in which I had the chance to do so and skipped it, were certainly in the right to tell me that. So we've done it. We can now finish off the last stuff we need before the Lost. Wonderful news. Now, we turn our... it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders a little bit. Because I gotta be honest, good run. Great enablers to make this run work. But statistically speaking, is not a 10 out of 10 keeper run. So I still am relatively proud. I would give us more than a 50% chance to beat Boss Rush, which in hindsight, you know, it looks pretty apt because we beat Boss Rush. Range down. Irrelevant, dude. I need bombs. Then I can play that Demon Judgment. Now we can just have fun with a keeper run. And it's been a while. Right now, though, we have a 100% deal with the devil chance, so let's try to play our cards right. I swear sometimes, like, Not on YouTube, though, because it'll get demonetized. Pretty fly. Good. Good, good, good. So we have a great excuse to just come back here. Well, excuse me. I have the piggy bank. Where's my piggy bank place? Is my coin directly underneath you? I don't understand. I guess I will be leaving then. Thanks for nothing, dude. We can't really open that. We'll just go back for the... Just go back for it. Does it not... It has to count. You know what, though? At this point, I'm not really in the business of making enemies. I'm also going to leave the wooden nickel behind for locomotive purposes and also to have a spacebar item that can actually deal damage to enemies. Might be optimistic, but I'm looking at this and I'm going, come on, the piggy bank has got to give us everything we need as far as HP goes. Even though it literally just failed us in our time of need. But yeah, like statistically, it's probably an above average run that is below average because we're the keeper. But to just knock out boss rush on it, I mean, it's 100% a result of the fact that we had piggy bank. But still, feels good. Because we've probably squandered better keeper runs than this. We're not getting coins anymore. Somehow, and this is just terrible news to find out this late in the game, but somehow taking the white pony has made piggy bank useless. I thought it was demon judgment, but it turns out I'm pretty sure it's just white pony.
Two of clubs.
So I mean, I feel like I don't need to tell you that's pretty bad. We might as well. In particular, it's bad because it accomplishes a bunch of negatives. You know, oh my lord. The big one is oh man, gentle Jesus. The big one, of course, is that now I'm not guaranteed to get HP whenever I get hit, which I was really loving, to be honest with you. I was a big fan of that. I think we want to do that. We will check this. You never know if we can get like a guppy dream out of it. No! Oh, we would be dead. Or close to it, at least. Get out of here, you weird vibrating diglets! The other thing is that we got rid of the spacebar item that would have been, and I know this is bear with me, it's gonna sound a little ridiculous. I thought I went straight into the red heart. I almost had a freaking heart attack there. We don't have the spacebar item anymore, which means that we can't drop this. There's just, oh no. There's just no means for us to get rid of our existing spacebar item. So, you'll forgive me, you know, I cut the game a lot of slack and tend to place a lot of blame on myself when we lose on these runs. But I'm kind of looking at this one and going, eh. This one feels kind of like it's a bug. That all of a sudden, piggy bank doesn't work if you get hit. Like the horse is taking the damage and not you. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that I was just wrong about interactions between items, but... So it feels like I'm walking on sunshine is not good. Save all of that. It's good if we get hit once and we're worried about being hit again immediately. But it doesn't actually carry any ability to deal damage outside of our attack fly. And other orbitals, I guess, so. I feel like I got pretty lucky there. Full health. A much better pill than what I was gonna go back for. So we're really somehow just hoping for a spacebar item here. Which can only happen via a deal. Unless I'm incorrect in that, because we're not getting anything from the mom's heart fight. Dang. Just pop it. We got a penny that time. I do not understand. Extremely what do you want from me voice. What do you want from me? Well, we lived. We didn't beat our 1% odds. We'll head downwards here, still somehow being alive. I would say our odds of winning have gone from 100% down to below that. This could be the right path. Dim bulb. I mean, I don't know. Bloody penny can be pretty good, but we're not getting any money, so maybe dim bulb for the occasional stat boost is not that bad. Tears down, health up. We don't benefit from a health up because no, we do benefit from a health up. Wait a minute. Does health up fill the heart container? I think it does. One thing's for sure, we don't care about paralysis. So we might as well carry health up because our full health pill is already gone. Save. I meant to pick up 0, but you only picked up a little. Life goes on. This feels like a dead end. It is a dead end. But it's a dead end with the boss at the end of it. Very stupid. Now we gotta go through the whole fight, never getting hit. Keep at it, Rodden, baby. You're doing good work. What a whiff. No. Please, battery baby, just give me the charge. Give me the charge, then I can charge over to the other charge. What did the bartender say to the Neutron when he walked into the bar? For you, sir, no charge. I just don't want to pick up the battery. Wow, that was dangerous. I want battery baby to give me a charge, and then we can get 2 charges to use on the boss. See, it's not that complicated. The crossover is gonna get us, dude. You're never supposed to do that when you're playing defense. Just ask Nicholas Lidstrom. In the end, I have to suggest that was worth it. Onwards and upwards. 2 HP. Good items, please? Good items, please? Good enough. That's all I'll say about that. Book of Revelations for some flies. Chocolate milk. Gonna make our rate of fire a lot worse, but our shots are gonna be much bigger. And then, hey, rate of fire a lot better. Damage worse, but probably worth it, if we're being honest. No, that was very bad. Full health. Friends till the end, and paralysis. Full health, please. All right. This would be an amazing keeper run to win after we threw away the keys to winning as the keeper. Wait a minute, no, you're being an idiot. Take Book of Revelations, and then presumably, you will now get HP when you get hit. You get coins, I should say. Unless we've taken... No, it still doesn't... So it's not... It's not the white pony's fault, then. What happened? Did it burn out all of its usefulness? I mean, on boss rush, I used it a lot, but... I thought it... Ooh, I thought it would last. Is it metal plate? Is it the fact that we've ever touched white pony? Might make us inadmissible to a foreign country, but come on. I'm an Isaac National here. Take full health. Dude, the DPS output is lovely. I'm having a great time with it. Might as well generate some more flies. Actually, we might as well... The whole reason I came back here was to get the white pony back, but we still might as well have generated more flies. Okay. Tell you one thing, if you're, setting your watch to a delirium run right now, first off, you're still wearing a watch, huh? And I don't want to appeal to the $sign current year argument, but I'm just saying it is literally, you know, we have, like, things for that now. You don't need to do that if you don't want to. But if you're setting your Apple iWatch from the Kindle Fire store to the idea that I'm going to do a delirium run, don't get your hopes up, okay? We've been through heck and back on this run. Apologies for the language. And we're pretty lucky to be in the position that we're in to even have any chance right now. So I'm loath to throw that away. All I'll say is we'll see, but it would require probably getting some substantially better items. We are not there yet. In fact, we're not even coming close. Yeah, I will just, you know, to be honest with you, I don't know if tap firing is better than charging. I did at one point, but, you know, the connections in my mind are fuzzy now. Both of them seem right and wrong to me. If you use a death card on death, he should become life, i.e. an HP upgrade. Probably one of the worst suggestions I've ever heard. And it came from yours truly. Keep it up. Why Pulse Worm over Dim Bulb? It's actually... I was originally going to say it doesn't matter, but in this highly unique situation, it actually matters. Because... Get torched. We will grab... Wait, we didn't need that now that I think about it, but we'll dust this dude. I didn't go back for Dim Bulb. After all that, I was like, I'm going to go back for the battery charge. The battery charge in this case was actually Dim Bulb. And then I went in there and said, I don't need a battery charge. You're stupid. And then I left. But what I was going to say is we could have used our White Pony charge immediately and gotten a stats upgrade. We're lucky. It doesn't seem like it's going to be very relevant one way or the other. And we win! Delirium. No! Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. I'm feeling good! And I'll see you next time.